From Emma Chamberlain coming back to YouTube to Casey Neistat and Shane Dawson, there's a lot going on, both exciting and kind of scary. So we have a lot to get into. Now, before we get into anything, I want to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Green Chef. Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic meal kit company. This week, I received Greek-style zucchini boats, portobello and farro salad, and a creamy pea risotto, which I definitely wanted to try because I had no idea how to make this on my own, and this just seemed so freaking delicious and restaurant-like to me. Green Chef helps you cook clean, delicious dinners week after week with step-by-step recipes and pre-measured premium ingredients that save you time. And they have options for every lifestyle: keto, paleo, vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian, fast and fit, and Mediterranean. Green Chef has flavorful recipes that are sure to satisfy. It is also the most sustainable meal kit, offsetting 100% of the plastic in every box and 100% of their carbon footprint and emissions. And their expert chefs create every recipe so you can enjoy nutritious, restaurant quality dishes at home. You know I love having my leftovers for lunch every single day because I got the 2-person meal, so one was for dinner, the other was for lunch, and it tasted like I ordered takeout. And you guys, it was so easy to freaking make this, which is another one of my favorite parts about Green Chef. They're also always changing out the variety of recipes that they're offering, which means that there's something new to discover every single week and you'll never get bored. Green Chef is also owned by HelloFresh and offers even more meal plans to choose from. As you guys know, I love HelloFresh and have been sponsored by them before. I love switching between both brands when my tastes change or when I want to eat a little differently. So now my viewers can enjoy both brands at a discount with me. You'll definitely be saving time by having Green Chef. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. So you guys got to check out Green Chef and use my code SPILLSESH130 to get $130 off plus free shipping on your first box. Go to greenchef.com for more details. Once again, the code is SPILLSESH130 and you guys got to go to greenchef.com. $130 off. You guys cannot miss this amazing offer. So thank you to Green Chef for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the tea.
I got to such a dark place in this hamster wheel of being a YouTuber that I just said, you know what? I can't do this at all. I need to step back completely.
Emma has been missing from YouTube for a little while now. She announced earlier this year that she would be stepping away from her YouTube channel to give herself a much needed break and to heal her relationship with the platform as a whole. She felt extremely burnt out and wanted to make things right and work on her relationship with YouTube. She said that she just wasn't as passionate about it anymore, and there were other things that were sparking her interest way more than YouTube, and so she has not been posting on her channel. She's been working on other projects and collaborating with brands in the meantime, and one of those companies that she's been collabing with is Kava. And in promotion for her collaboration with the restaurant, she did a YouTube video with the one and only Claire. And if you guys ever watch the Bon Appetit YouTube channel, then you might recognize her, at least, you know, before the company called out and all that stuff and she left. But she was a fan favorite on that YouTube channel, and I loved her videos trying to recreate certain name brand foods. And Emma once said that she loved Claire, so this was a collaboration that people were absolutely thrilled to see their two favorites together, knowing Emma really does fangirl over Claire. And this truly just put a smile on everyone's face. This was definitely a feel-good moment for the internet this week. The reactions to this were, "I missed Emma so much. Thank you, Claire, for teaching us a practical and fun recipe to make. I love how you can see that Emma is having so much fun." Knowing the times Emma's talked about Claire on her vlogs and Instagram, I just know she was definitely so happy for this to happen, and being a follower of you both, this was an unexpected but adorable collab. This is the world's best collab. Emma perfectly embodies the fangirl for Claire in all of us. Love Claire, love Emma, love them. Just excited to see Emma again. Don't know when she's going to come back to YouTube, but she's truly missed here. Clearly, the people want their Emma back, but until then, there was another YouTuber who made a return this week, and that is Casey Neistat. Casey hadn't really been posting YouTube videos in the last couple of years, It's honestly been very sporadic, and if he did, it just wasn't the same old Casey. And he came back to say that he misses being a YouTuber. He posted 2 vlogs recently, one titled "I Miss Being a YouTuber" and the other "It's Been 3 years since we left New York City." He opened up about the fact that he missed the platform and creating content and sharing aspects of his life and just having these memories on camera. And he's finally in a place where he wants to start doing it again.
It's been like 3 years since I left New York and really stopped making regular YouTube videos, and there's COVID, and I've been working for 3 years on this documentary that I'm excited to share with you. And I think I forgot how much I love just making little YouTube videos like this and embracing the opportunities that I get because I have this channel and I make these videos. And I get to see like Dan, my friend who lives on the other side of the world, because of these videos. It is the pleasure and it is the privilege of a lifetime.
Casey took time away to focus on business and family in the past, and now that he's in a good place, he is ready to be back and give the people what they have been missing. And people have noted in the comments that it kind of feels like a reset for the YouTube community, as Casey is pretty iconic, especially when it comes to vlogging. He really elevated this style and pushed people to go bigger with what they were doing. I don't know how often he is going to be posting, but he does seem to be back online and on his channel, at least right now. Now that we got all the feel-good, fun stuff talked about, let's talk about some of the scary stuff. And that isn't me being dramatic, you guys. That's Shane being dramatic, okay? Because Shane announced a while ago that he has big interests in bringing his old podcast back. Not the exact one that got him in trouble, but he does want to do a podcast again. He is actually super serious about it and started to make moves because he posted all over his Instagram and on his podcast Instagram this week that he was doing a trial run of the whole thing. He posted on a story, "If you want to be a part of the test episode, go to @Dawson podcast." And he shared this picture of the setup that he's got going on in his LA living room, and it looks like they're about to film the freaking episode. He said, "Let's go." I've never said that before. I hate it. I'm sorry. He was obviously very excited about this whole thing. He was sharing like shots that they were taking from filming this episode, this like fake mock first episode. Who knows if we're ever going to see it. He said, "I'm so excited to edit this. Not sure what this show is, but I had so much fun making it." He had his brother on this episode. He teased that. He shared a photo of him and his brother sitting down on the couch, as well as Ryland. And anytime he is featuring his brother on his channel, it is always a ride. I mean, we're talking about flat earth topics, simulations, all of that stuff. And I guess the topic freaked out his camera guy because he posted saying, "Crustacean is officially scared for his life after what he's been a part of." So Shane's out here scaring people? Shane's out here scaring his employees? Like, what was the topic that they were discussing? He asked people prior to actually recording the episode what their controversial opinions were. So I don't know if he's talking about something controversial. That would be pretty risky for Shane, just based on the fact that I feel like Shane in himself is a controversial topic to discuss right now. But what could be so scary other than, I mean, like the simulation was already talked about, flat earth and like government lying and stuff like that. Shane is all about the conspiracy theories. So I'm just wondering what he got himself into now that he's saying was scary. I mean, like, do you guys have any ideas? Because I'm just like, what the heck could it be? Who knows? I mean, if he even is going to release this episode, because it was a trial episode and said that it was kind of just for a test run. And it does kind of seem like a crazy one, but I for sure want to know if you guys are going to tune into this. Ryland already has a podcast of his own, and he talks mostly about his personal life stuff. He talks about him and Shane and what they're going through trying to become parents and all that. So I feel like Shane won't really talk about his personal life too much because Ryland's kind of doing that for the both of them. And I mean, Shane wouldn't talk about celebrity topics. Ryland does that already. They would just do it together at that point. So who knows what this is going to be, if he's going to have guests or who would even come on as a guest. Like, this whole thing is just crazy to think about. I don't really even know who would come on. Like, who is he still friends with in the, I mean, Jeffree, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of a given. But I mean, God, who would he have on? I definitely want to know what you guys are thinking about this whole thing and what could be so scary that they discussed in this trial episode that I don't really freaking know. But tell me in the comments down below what you think. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.